Puma, we have new admin here. Today I'm with
Robert Lee,
Mr. Gore,
Dr. Berman,
and we're gonna ask him some questions. We're just gonna ask you a couple questions and we're just gonna interview her and ask her some questions. First question is, what college did you go to and what was your major?
I attended UCLA. I have an undergraduate degree from UCLA. I have a master's degree from UCLA as well. My undergraduate degree was mathematics applied science, and my master's degree is in education. And I also have a master's degree from, which direction is it? CSUN for administration.
So I went to a lot of colleges because I have a lot of degrees. I started at CSUN, but then I transferred back to Pierce to finish my lower division. Then I transferred to Sonoma State University and I got my bachelor's degree in psychology. Then I went back to CSUN, I got my master's degree, and then I went to Cal Lutheran University in Thousand Oaks to get my doctorate.
That's a lot.
I know.
Ooh, I went to a lot of colleges, but I graduated from Cal State LA as a Latin American Studies major, and then I graduated from CSUN in education for a master's degree, and then I went to UCLA for a doctoral program. I didn't finish, but I did go to UCLA, so I'm a Bruin also.
How long have you been teaching or in the school community?
I taught for about 15 years mathematics. Then I was a math coach. Then in 2005, I became an administrator.
Boy, since 1991. So what is that, 33 years now, I believe?
I've been an educator for 28 years. So I taught mathematics for 25. I've been a math coach as well for a big part of that. I've been department chair, and I've been an administrator for the last about 3 years. I've been lead teacher. I started a smaller learning community. I've done a lot of things. I taught everything. So I'm not kidding you. This box right here, I got this my first year teaching. I used to teach a class called Math Investigations. I thought it was the best class ever, and then I found out it's students who haven't passed any math class ever. Those are boxes that used to have like all kinds of manipulatives and everything, and it was great. I've taught up to Advanced Placement Calculus A, B, and BC. The only math class I probably have not taught is AP Statistics, but I have taught statistics and was supposed to teach AP Statistics, but then that darn pandemic happened and kind of ruined my plans. So I've taught everything in between.
Now you're assistant principal.
Yay!
Did you play any sports or do any extracurriculars in high school?
I played football, so that's actually what kept me in school because I was gonna drop out, and then the football coach asked me to play. So football kind of saved me in high school. So I played football. Other than that, no, just hung out with my comic book buddies and chess club. I was in chess club, so I was a football player that also played chess. That was me. Oh, and stamp club.
Yeah.
Stamp Club.
Club.
I was in Stamp Club. I still have my stamp collection at home. So I was a nerd and a jock. Yes, I was both.
I was in the music program at Chatsworth High School, and I was part of the group called the Inspirations, and they were an a cappella singing group. There were only 16 voices, 8 girls and 8 guys.
Lots of extracurriculars, lots of sports. I was on the soccer team. I also ran track. I was a pole vaulter, where they run down, they stick the pole in. Yes, clubs and organizations, oh man, I did them all. CSF, I think I was in the chess club at one point. One program that I really want to advocate for is youth in government, which this school does not have. I met the person from YMCA, and there is this wonderful program called Youth in Government. You basically learn all about state government, and you go to Sacramento in February, you learn how a bill becomes a law, and it was probably one of the best experiences I had in high school.
I like the youth in government idea.
I do.
Okay, do you have any pets?
I do.
What did you
I have the best pet. He's a little dog. He was a rescue, and he's blind, and he can't control his bladder, so he has to wear a diaper. So
Really?
he is the saddest little dog, but he is so happy and so cuddly.
That's
so
cute.
Yes.
No, I don't have any pets. I do like animals. Growing up, we had dogs, cats, turtles, snakes. My sister had a rat at one point as a pet. Yeah, I've seen it all. Currently, I do not, unless you call children. No, I do have 2 children.
I do. I have dogs. I have 2 little rat dogs. They're little Chihuahua and a little Springer Spaniel. They're about 10 pounds each, something like that. They're tiny. I like bigger dogs, but my wife forced me to get small dogs.
Okay, if you could pick anyone to have dinner with, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
That's a really good question, and I'm going to give you a kind of a personal answer. I would have dinner with my grandmother. My grandmother, I never got to meet her, and that's why her first name was Jane, and my first name is Jane.
Aw, that's
So
cute.
I would want to have dinner with my grandma that I'm named for.
Aw, that's really nice.
That would be my father. He passed away 6 years ago. He was my best friend. He was the best man at my wedding. and I would love to see him again and have dinner with him and just tell him how much I appreciate him.
If you could pick anyone to have dinner with, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
You know what? It would probably be Gandhi. Because I'm really into spirituality and self-reflection. And so I think Gandhi would be the person that I would really want to talk to on how he was able to maintain that inner peace.
Okay, what is your favorite childhood memory?
I have so many. I had great parents, very involved. Camping, I'm a big outdoorsy guy. I like to ride my bike. We did a cross-country trip. That's probably one of my favorite memories. We did a cross-country trip, 10,000 miles in a small car, back when SUVs were like really tiny, and we saw everything in the country. Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it was great.
Probably breaking the piñata on MacArthur Park where my mom had my birthday party, and having a bunch of kids steal my toys, and then my friends all going and tracking them down and making them give the toys back.
Probably just going to school. I went to Nobel like many of you guys did, and Chatsworth High School. So just participating in school events and Girl Scouts and singing and...
Yeah. If you were famous for something, what would you be famous for?
Probably just being organized and hard work. Both my parents are handicapped, and so I was responsible for a lot as a kid, more than I probably should have been. And so I'm extremely hardworking. If anybody's doing something off the side and they need help, I usually offer or try to help. If kids are doing something and it looks like they could use my support, I'll jump in. So I think I'm known for that. Is that what the question was? Yeah, I think I'm just known for being on it when you need it.
Probably my chocolate cake that I make.
So you're gonna make us
I make a chocolate cake, is what you're saying.
Awesome chocolate cake. So that's probably what I do.
So you're gonna bring it to school.
Of course, for everybody.
Yeah, you hear that? You're gonna bring a chocolate cake, guys.
It wouldn't be so much that I would be famous, but it would be that one of my students would do and create something great and would give me some credit for their inspiration.
If you could only see in one color for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
Purple, my favorite color. Wait,
Me too.
see, and here's
love
my
purple.
brand new purple Stanley mug.
I have a purple water bottle in there in my bag.
Well, I love the school color. I think that's why I'm wearing the shirt today. I don't know if I got it pretty well, but
I think it matches.
yeah, I do love the school color. I'm thrilled to be here with a blue school color.
Rose-colored glasses, everything beautiful.
Okay, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Wolverine, self-healing, because that way I could live to be 150.
I'm not saying I have the superpower, but I think being a teacher, that is a superpower. Being able to have patience and persistence, to have a kid come to you and kind of blow up at you one day and the next day, I love you, it's so good to be here. And
Happens a lot here.
Yeah, emotions go up and down. So as far as superpowers, I think just that. I think that teachers and people who are in education are superheroes.
The power to make students keep their phones in their backpacks.
That'd be amazing power.
Yes.
Okay, last question. What are you excited about for this upcoming school year?
This is fantastic. It's my first year here. Teachers have been great. The whole staff has been great. The custodial staff has been great. Everyone's been coming up to introduce themselves. It's a true sign that the school is in a great position. I'm not here to do anything except keep things going and to ask good questions. I think my job is clearly just to help those that are around me. And so that's kind of what I see this year. Support everybody.
So many things. I'm excited to learn about the partnership that NAS has with CSUN and get more kids taking classes over there. I'm excited to support athletics. I love to go to the games. I've already looking at the schedules, trying to pick out which games I want to go to.
I'm really excited about the possibilities of strengthening the partnership with CSUN. I really want to see if this can become more like a CSUN incubator school that is kind of like getting kids through their first 2 years of college while they're in high school. That's kind of like my hope for this year, like creating that so that next year we can get started.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lee, for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Gore, for interviewing with us. Well, thank you, Dr. Berman, for this interview, and we're really happy and excited to have you this school year.
I'm very excited to be here, and go Pumas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been wonderful so far, and I look forward.
Okay, thank you.